Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land, Unique Soul family. That's what my new, since I'm getting subscriber now, I have 11 subscribers. Woo! But welcome. This is Unique Soul Goddess, the spiritual Mariposa, here to deliver Aquarius message for the um, new moon to the full moon, so August 30th until September 14th. Again, because I just recorded a 32-minute video and my computer acted stupid and it's just gone. I don't know where the video is. So I am gonna ring the bell. I've already prayed for you. I've already called spirit and I have the whole spread laying out because like I said, I literally just finished recording your video and it didn't show up. So you're not gonna knock me down today. Uh it was such a good message too, so I do want to share with you all. So I'm just going to run through all of the decks I used, and then I'm just going to get straight into it, honest to goodness, you guys. So I pulled it's all the same shuffle. I pulled from the Soul's Journey Lessons cards, the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. Sorry, the first one was James Van Prague. The Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And, no, that's what I showed y'all. And what else? Oh, Moonology. And the Moonology Oracle cards. All of these decks I was led by Spirit to pull for you guys, but apparently I didn't do a good enough job because, like I said, that video's gone. So, and you know what? I was led to pull another deck, but forgive me, Spirit. When I saw how long the video was at like 31, it was at 33. What was it? 3321, which is 333. So if you've been seeing 333 a lot, my Aquarius friends, this message is absolutely for you. Also, yesterday and today, yeah, I tried to do your okay. Who is blocking me? We release all that negativity. We call in Archangel Michael. We call in Archangel Metatron. We call in Gabriel. We call in Haniel. We call in Ariel because somebody is trying to. I tried to do your video yesterday. My baby girl wouldn't let me do the read. So then, well, no, a lot of other stuff happened. Then I still tried to do it. I was like, I do Aquarius video because y'all got the second most watched videos of my videos. So I said, Sagittarius, I did their video yesterday. I tried to do your video yesterday. I just keep getting blocked. I keep getting blocked. And like I said, then I recorded the whole video, 333, basically. And that's where we're going to start. We're going to start off with telling you what 333 is. But yeah, it just like, what in the world? Like, somebody don't want y'all to hear this message. I will say while I'm looking for the 333, 3 is about growth. 3 is about the Holy Trinity. They say Father, Son, Holy Ghost, or in the witches, it's like mother. I don't know. Forgive me. The mother one is feminine, and then the religious one is patriarchal. But I do Father, Mother, and the creation, which would be the child. Because on this plane, you need those to create a child. So you need a father, a mother, a child, you know, in the creation. So that's just how I look at that. That is for me only, not for anybody else, unless you also agree. So 333, the ascended masters are right by you, assisting you with whatever it is that you're currently working on. You're in great hands. Oh, I'm going to read one more. Mind, body, and spirit. Oh no, we're not about to. It also can be mind, body, and spirit. Is that all y'all wanted to tell them? This is the one for y'all, and you'll know why when you hear the reading. You are surrounded by divine guidance. Remember to balance thoughts, emotions, and actions when receiving 333 energy. I need to save that. Oh, it is in my. I'm gonna screenshot it and put it on my freaking wall or something. Anyway, so we're gonna start out with the Soul's Journey cards. I try not to mute Spirit. However many cards Spirit pull out, in my mind, I always say three because of the Trinity, the Father, Mother, creation. But whatever amount of cards come out, that's just what comes out, okay? Because I don't pull the cards. I shuffle and I let spirit guide me. Everybody reads tarot and oracle how they choose to, how they're led to. But the way that I intuitively read, I literally let spirit take over. So even with the time or the recording of the video, if spirit deletes your video 3 times or don't let me do your, and I try to 1, 2, 3, something. Okay, we're gonna see if we can figure that out together. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. Then you got, under that, you got the 9 of Coins. This, to me, well, it's, of course, is an earth sign, but specifically to me, this is the Virgo card. This is being fruitful. She has she's in a grape vineyard. She has grapes behind her, and she has the pinnacles on the ground. And there's a little snail. I've never seen that, but like, to me, when I see a snail, like slow and steady wins the race. And I know I couldn't talk in y'all reading either. But what I got from this card earlier was like a little birdie. Somebody at your job can be gossiping, or you could have recently lost your job because you were fired, or because somebody went to the boss and like told them some mess that may not have been true or something, or you could have got in a fight with somebody at your job. Because like I said, I did try to read for you yesterday, and I wrote all the pre-energy out and all that stuff because like I said, I was going to try to make the video shorter, but yeah, I wasn't allowed to do that. But yesterday's energy and today's energy is the same. So then I got Patience, the next card. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And right under that, from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, you got Temperance, which is all about balance. Balancing your emotions, balancing, what did we just see? Balancing your emotions and your spirituality? Yes. Yeah, you need to balance the water. I'm drawn to the water and the wings. So spirit and your emotions. And now it makes sense why okay. That's why spirit had me do the video over. Then you have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And what song pops into my head? You're on the right track, baby. You were born this way. And under that, you got the Fool, which is your card. Literally no shade. But the Fool card is ruled by Aquarius. It's ruled by Uranus, air, or Aquarius. But be happy. He's happy. He's lighthearted. He trusts the divine. He trusts his path. He's happy. The sun is shining. He got a flower in his hand. He got his little companion with him, which with the white flower. Okay, the sun is white. The flower is white. His shirt is white. And then his little dog is white. I feel like all of that is spirit and the divine spirit. And 2, God is 0. God is infinite. There is no beginning, there is no end. He's all knowing, all seeing, everything. I say he, but energy, masculine, feminine, that does not mean you're a male or a female on earth, but whatever. And I'm not trying to say I don't know what God is. God could be a woman, God could be a man. Whatever you believe though, spirit, the source energy. So I feel like you definitely are being led on a new path, whether it be work here on this earth or work in the whatever your divine life purpose is, whether it be reading oracle cards, whether it be anything. I love one of my favorite YouTubers. This is my sister, from another mister in my mind. Pretty Boss TV Spirituality. Shout out to my Taurus sister, by the way. I'm a Virgo, so she said the other day in her video, oh, I feel like Virgo's my sister sign. Hey, sister. Hey, friend. But she said in one of her videos long ago, like, even when I'm eating a sandwich, I'm living my divine purpose, because whatever you'll feel like, oh, things are moving too slow with that snail, when am I gonna be, I wanna change the world. I wanna work on whatever path I'm meant to work on. Soon as you balance your energies and you're patient and you wait, y'all know this. Soon as you stop thinking about a man comes. Soon as you stop thinking about a woman, when am I gonna get a girlfriend? When am I gonna get? That's when it shows up. When am I gonna get a job? That's when it shows up. And you got to, don't worry, be happy. I'm gonna show y'all that in a second, because your next card is worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. No, it doesn't. And you see that spiral too? I just see, I'm seeing things I didn't see before. To me, this song this song. These cards right next to each other. Don't worry. Sorry, it's backwards in the camera. Don't worry. Be happy. Like, do not worry. Do not worry about a thing. I'm just getting Stevie Wonder too. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm not gonna sing that song. But you got two cards with that. With the worry card, you got the Queen of Cups. Could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but I think that's your emotional side. Or you could have those as your moon sign. You also could have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as your moon sign. But I think this is speaking to Virgo season per se, but it's also speaking to, like I said, balancing your emotions and your mind, because Virgo is ruled by, that's why Virgo's here. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the mind, the sign of the mind, and communication. But Virgos are deep thinkers. I'm seeing Aries on this thing too. You see that little ram on her chair? Hell no, you don't see it because my damn camera won't focus. Damn it. There's a ram on her chair. I'm not lying to y'all. But yeah, some of y'all could be strongly be an Aries moon, or you're dealing with an Aries. Because every time I've tried to do your reading, I've accidentally said Aries, and I know y'all are Aquarius. So under those, when I pulled the next two was the, oh wait, no, excuse me. I'm gonna read the bottom of the deck too. So the bottom of the deck, you got acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Forgive me for my rambling, y'all. Let me get it together. I'm a new YouTuber and I don't be knowing what to say sometimes. Then you have the Seven of Wands. So that could be where, like I said, you had a conflict at work. That could be a possibility for some. Or you could be defending your beliefs. You could be battling yourself, because notice you don't see anybody. You don't see anybody. But he's clearly angry. He angry, y'all. He angry. We ain't gonna spend time waiting on damn. Or you could be fighting change. You could be fighting whatever you have to accept. You're fighting accepting the things you cannot change. What's that serenity thing? Learning. Go look it up, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. Then, okay, I just saw 14:04 on the clock, so 1:44. We're going to look that up too. Because I promise all of this matters. All the subtle signs. Because I was a numerologist before I was into tarot and all of that stuff, like, I immediately, if I see numbers, I'm always breaking down numbers, adding them up, and all of that stuff. And I know I annoy so many people with that. But you have the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So you see how she has that book in her hand? I feel like you all need to, as Stephen Covey Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. I believe that's who wrote that book. He has a chapter in there that says begin with the end in mind. So say you want to say 10 years from now, if you like, I don't know where to go next. I don't know where my new beginning is. Like I said, some of y'all may have been fired from a job. I don't know where my new beginning is. Think of your life like this. In 10 years, if I could manifest the perfect life in 10 years, how do I see myself? So I look at my age. In 10 years, I'll be this age. Okay, at that age, what do I want from my life? Do I want a house? Do I want 2 cars in the garage? Do I want the white picket fence and the dog? Do I want to be married? Do I want to have more children? All of that. Begin with the end in mind. Do I want to, even down to like, I want to work for myself. I want to have my own business. I want to start that business of uh, therapy. I want to go to school to be a psychologist, and anything, whatever you want to do. Think of all of that stuff in 10 years. This is how I want my life to be in 10 freaking years. Write that plan down, because Virgos too, we are planners. You don't get a whole vineyard of grapes by not planning. In order to farm, you got to plan something. Plant something. You got to plan and plant those seeds. So this list of writing down where you want to see yourself in 10 years, if you can't even think that far ahead, 5 years, 20 years, if you can think farther than that. Or you could do 10 and then 5, however you want to do it. Like, okay, if this is what I want in 10 years, what would half of that time look like? Okay, if I want to go back to school, school is what I want to go to school for is 6 years. So in 6 years, I'll still be in school, or I'll be in graduate school, or plan all of that out. Plan all of that out. For some of y'all, read your moonology and these. So you got a fiery climax approaches the full moon in Aries. Again, some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries, or you could have an Aries moon. For those of you who were fired or let go of from a job, or maybe you went to court and you're waiting on the judgment of something, the ruling of something, it is going to go in your favor. You just have to have patience. If you're taking somebody to court, I didn't get this the first read. That's so weird. Have patience, because luck is on your side. I won't even call it luck. God is on your side. Spirit's on your side. So the next cards you got were the Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. We just talked about that plan. The plans. You're on the right path. And 1 and 7, that's 17. 1 is independence. It's you. 7 is having faith. So you have to have faith in yourself right now. You have to have faith in God. You have to have faith in your ancestors, in your angels, in your guides. Have faith because 1 and 7 equals 8. Have faith in those changes that they're bringing in. They're changing your life. Think about an 8. Think about the path that it travels. 8 go around the world and back. And it feels like, okay, I thought I was on the right track. Nope, I'm not on the right track. Am I on the right track yet? Nope, I'm not on the right track. You are. Your path doesn't look like everybody else's path. Was that one of the cards? Everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Your path don't look like everybody's path. Like I said, my girl Pretty Boss said, when you're eating a sandwich, you're living your divine, you're living your divine life path. You are on the right track. You are doing exactly what you need to be doing. Or I'll say you're right where you're supposed to be right now. You're right where you need to be. But to bring that balance and that patience in, it's time to release negativity, the full moon in Scorpio. And I know when we're waiting. I don't know about Aquarius, but I know, like, because like I said, my moon is Aries. So Aries don't like to wait. Fire signs don't like to wait. I get impatient. Ooh, I get impatient. But I have to learn to just, and I hate waiting because Aries, we like to take action. And Virgo, I like to plan. So I like to plan. I like to take action on my plans. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, I keep touching my hair, y'all. But as it gets in my face, uh, sometimes you have to wait on God. Sometimes there's nothing else you can do. After you've done all you can, just wait. After you've turned in all the paperwork, after you've dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's, you just got to be, you've got to wait. But you can't wait with that negative mindset. You can't wait saying this is never going to come. You can't wait saying I'm not on the right path. You can't wait saying F this, I'm going to just give up. You can't wait in that negativity, because like attracts like. As you speak it, it returns back to you. That's that 8 too. It's got a long way to get back to you. But we are in a karmic energy right now on this planet. So everything that people have been, all the seeds that were planted back in January, on the beginning of the year, Aries season, if you look at it like that, because that's when my personal new year is on my birthday. So that's your personal new year. Don't wait till January 1st to make resolutions. Janus means 11 anyway, so January 1st is really 111. We ain't even gonna get into that though. But why would God renew something in the dead of winter? Like, to me, the new year is in spring, when flowers and bees and birds and all of that start to come about, and it's warmer, and it's just, the change of the season, that newness. That's when I have all type of New Year's. But anyway, um, don't wait. Yeah, I got into rambling. Excuse me, because I'm like, what was I even talking about? It's time to release negativity. Let go of that and be positive, and just wait on it, because all the karma, that's what it was. All the karma that you put out there, um, down to if somebody cursed you out of the gas station and you turned the other cheek at work, if somebody's been gossiping about you, or if somebody's been, like, being really mean towards you, you can send, if you send like, oh, I hate that person, I can't stand that person, all that negativity, instead of saying, you know what, that person, they're lower vibrational, or that person, they're just childish, they're just petty, they're just immature. Like, when I see people, when people do me wrong on purpose or do things to me, I feel bad for them, because I'm like, damn, your life's not going good, because why would you be that negative to somebody? Why would you be that vindictive to somebody? Like, I don't have time to sit here and think of a plan how to get somebody or how to get somebody back. Like, and I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong. If that's you, do you, boo. But I don't see, like, while I'm sitting here sending all this energy to you, I could be like manifesting my man, or like bringing something positive in. But every time you do that, like send positively, like, man, I forgive them. Once you forgive them, that almost gives you like a marker in your book. So next time you do something wrong and you need forgiveness from God or yourself, your mental, anytime you, first of all, you'll vibrate higher, you'll raise your elevation, you'll vibrate higher. I said higher. But every time you do that and you release negative thoughts, negative energy, you bring in something so much better, you guys, so much better for yourselves. So then, moving on, we have the 8 of water, another 8, that change right next to that 8, 288. Go play the lottery. Go play 288. But a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. And that's what that 333, that's why I stopped, the video stopped. But that's why, like I said, this is your spiritual and your emotional growth, balance. Step into your queen energy. You're a queen. You're a goddess. You're a goddess. If God, people hate, like Kanye was like, I'm a god, I'm a genius. People think that's blasphemy when you call yourself a god, right? Or a goddess. But if my Father in heaven is a God, what am I? Why would I not be a God? If God in heaven um, can create things, that means it's in my DNA. That means I can create. We create every day. Children, when you, like I said, that's why I think of the father and the mother as creation. When you combine those two, you bring life. You've manifested something. You have alchemy. That's alchemy. But your thoughts, because God, too, when He created the world, He thought it, He spoke it, and it happened. Words are spelling, spells. That's why they don't even call it spelling anymore. But words are spelling. You're doing spells. People that think, oh, I don't like the occult, or I don't believe in this. All of it is the same thing. All of it is the same thing. Krishna and the Indian deity is Christ. He was blue because that third eye. He could see things that we can't see. We can't see because the world has dumbed us down and shut us off to our spirituality. Oh, but even that's coming to an end. That's the type of energy we're in right now. The 400 years of slavery, to speak on that, the 400 years technically in the Bible, the 400 years that his people would be in slavery, the 400 years is up this year. Woo, when I got chills. This is the last year. This is the last year. I'm trying not to get emotional. This is the last year of that, though, you guys. So it's like everything that you're doing, if you're being called to be spiritual, please get on your path right now. Because, too, like somebody said, maybe it may have been Pretty Boss too, that gap is widening. Yes, it was her. The gap is widening on this planet. You know, the people that are woke and the people that aren't woke and all of that stuff, they're going to be left behind. That's what that spiritual left behind and the 144,000 are going to be raptured. All of that stuff is a physical, it's stuff that's going to happen on this earth, but you're not just going to, I don't know. Look at my judgment call. That was one of my first videos, answering the judgment call, I think. But it's like we're in that year where God's going to blow that trumpet. God's going to get his chief angel to blow that trumpet because we've been getting sounds and signs and stuff that stuff's not right. So something is happening major, a major shift on this planet that hasn't happened in thousands and thousands of years. Something is happening and it's going to separate the wheat from the tare. The wheat from the tare. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry, let me get back to y'all reading. I mean, all of this is your reading. Whoever this is for, I'm telling you, this is for you. That you have full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. We are stepping into Virgo season. And then the new moon, which is, like I said, August 30th. A new moon is when the sun and the moon are in the same sign. That is happening this week. That's what brings a new moon. Although you have all full moons on the deck, which I've never seen this happen in any reading. Plus, at the bottom of the deck, you have new moon in Aries. So it could be too something you started in Aries season. So end of March, beginning of April, something that you started then might be finally coming to, you finally getting the rewards for that. Next you have the Three of Water, a celebration, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more. You have more dolphins. Have more fun. That just came out. Have more fun. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. And I just did Sagittarius reading. They had such a good reading, y'all. Not that y'all don't. Your reading is going good because you have a lot looking up for you. But full moon in Sag, look at the bigger picture. Like I said, that's going with the in the Queen's row, the Queen of Cups. So she's so intently focused on this cup. Yeah, she's not looking at it. I mean, my goodness, she's staring so hard at this cup. She might as well jump in the daggone cup. But it's like, look at the bigger picture. Don't worry about both of these queens that are right next to each other. They're so focused on their spirituality, or focused on their emotions, or focused on their spirituality. They're so focused on your spirit. This could be for the 3D, because as above, so below. So in your mind, you could be focused on your emotions and your spirituality. But your spirituality, will it bring me money? Like me, the work in my divine purpose. I know I want to do this, but will it bring me money? Don't worry about that. It will. It will this bring me emotional happiness? Will this make me weird to other people? Who cares? When you accept yourself and you love yourself, you bring that in. But if you think something's weird in your mind, or something like, it's not going to bring me money. If you think that in your mind, you're writing it. They made computers after our minds. So just like a computer can write stuff and store stuff and keep it, and it's like, damn, like encrypted in the computer. Um, it's in there whether you know it or not, and you've already stored that and you've already written it. So for every negative thought, that's why negativity is so hard to get rid of. I think of like, if you're standing on a chair and somebody's above you on a wall or something trying to pull you up, but if somebody's trying to knock you off the chair, who which way would it be quicker to go? It's easier to knock you down than to pull you up. I'm trying to pull you up with my arms, and you may be heavier, or I don't have enough strength, but I can just kick the chair and knock you down. I can just kick the chair. So it's easier. Negativity brings you down so much quicker. That's why you have to always keep your mind positive, because it's like I said, it's so much easier. What do they say? It's easier to get to hell, your lower self, than to heaven, the mind, your crown, your raised awareness, and your raised thoughts. It's way easier to get to hell, your lower part, your evil part, than to get to heaven. It's easier to curse somebody out than to say, I forgive them. I forgive them. They just going through some. They dog ran away. They husband want to divorce them. They not getting paid enough. They can't pay all their bills. They got an eviction notice. They got to get out today, and they don't know what they're gonna do. So it's like, again, think about that type of stuff when somebody's getting on your nerves or pissed or pissing you off. Um, you got 8 of Earth, another 8 changes. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, or going back to school. Some of you could be going back to school. Virgos love to learn. I'm going back to school now, if my school can stop screwing me over. But learn all there is to know about a subject. But if this is a job, like I said, whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been putting your work into, it's about to pop off. But don't stop, like, while because you're told to be patient and to wait. So while you're waiting, study it. Study whatever it is you know you want to do. If it's something spiritual and you know you want to do that, study. Keep studying, because I promise you, once it pops off, you're gonna want to know all you can and all you need to know, because you're not want to. Once, like, you had the chariot. Damn it, I don't know where you had the chariot. Oh, split deck. Was that the last video? I don't know. Yeah, it was. I split the deck and you had the chariot and something else. But whatever you have been waiting on and been patient on, it's quickly picking up. But again, you got to keep your mind positive. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Gemini's another air sign, ruled by Mercury. So yeah, like I said, Virgo's ruled by Mercury too. So in Virgo season, this could mean that in Virgo season, you're up in your mind about something, making a decision about something. Should you change? Should you start that new path? Should you change your career? What should you do? 3444, which is 744. Anyway, yeah. So y'all play these lottery numbers. I mean, I'm just randomly shouting out. I know y'all like, what in the hell? One of y'all may win the lottery. That may be y'all big break. I'm just saying, if you're a lottery player, don't go out and gamble if you don't normally gamble. Um, but whatever you've been working on or been trying to decide whether how to balance your life, the emotional things, and the material things, whatever it is, it's gonna all work out for you guys. And that's all I have to say about that. As Forrest Gump, I love that movie. But that was one of my childhood. Life is like a box of chocolates. Anyway, that wraps up your video, Aquarius. That wraps up y'all reading for the new moon to the full moon, August 30th to September 14th. Also, be mindful that in America, Saturn goes direct on September 18th. Check if you live in a different area. I know in Australia it's the 19th. I know, random. But check your geographical location for when Saturn goes direct. But I will do a video on that and all that stuff. Thank you for trusting me to read for you. I send you love, light, and peace. Until next time, don't worry, be happy. Bye, you guys.